Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. In the name of Allah, the Compassionate, the Most Merciful. Dear students, welcome to our period. Inshallah, today we are going to finish Unit 7, Science and Scientists. And this is the last lesson in this unit. Please pay attention with me. Let's start. In the opener of the fifth lesson, change the following sentences into passive voice. 1. I write an email every week. 2. We put some water in the dish. 3. I measure the temperature. Number 1. I write an email every week. Okay, to change this sentence from active into passive, we will start with the object. Okay, an email is okay. Now we put the third form of the verb, write. It's written. Okay, an email is written every week. An email is written every week. 2. We put some water in the dish. Start with the object. Some water. Okay, some water is put in the dish. 3. I measure the temperature. To change it from active into passive, start, as I have just told you, with the object of the sentence. Okay, start with the temperature. The temperature is singular, so we put is after it and put the third form of the verb. Okay, measure, it will be measured. Okay, so the answer will be the temperature is measured. Okay. Now please let's go to page 64. Please pay attention with me. Open your notebook and concentrate with me. We will start with exercise 14. What do you do this morning? Tell your friend. Use the words in the box. First, then, after that, next, and finally. Okay, these are called sequence words. When you tell a story or tell the daily routine, we use these sequence words. First, then, after that, next, and finally. Okay, let's apply this sequence words in doing an experiment. Let's follow these instructions. Number 1, copy the picture on some paper. Copy this picture on some paper. 2, write your name in the middle. 3, color the picture. 4, cut it out. 5, fold the triangles into the middle. 6, put some water in a dish. Put some water in a dish. 7, carefully put the picture on the water so you can see the triangles. 8, what happens to the triangles? What does it look like? Let's see. The triangles opened. It looks like a flower or a pufferfish, as we see in the pictures. Okay. Now please open your workbook. Open your workbook, page 47. Let's answer the exercises in this page. Pay attention with me. Let's start with the first exercise. Exercise 1. Think, pair, and share. Match the definitions with the appropriate pictures. Look at pictures A, B, C, and D and match the definitions with the appropriate pictures. 1. It happens when much water in the clouds falls back into earth. Again, it happens when much water in the clouds falls back to earth. 2. Water vapor changes into clouds. 3. Water turns into vapor. 4. When water collects back into lakes, rivers, or seas. Who can give me the answer? These are the steps of water cycle. Look at this shape, please. These are the steps of water cycle. We can see the steps of it. Okay, collection of water in the sea. Then water evaporates, it condenses, then it precipitates again. It precipitates again, and water comes back again to seas and lakes. Open your pens, please, and write the answers. Okay, for D, okay, it will be 1. Please write 1 for D. Okay, it happens when much water in the clouds falls back to earth. Okay, write 2 for C. Water vapor, it changes into clouds. Write 3 for picture A. Okay, water turns into vapor. And write 4 for picture B. For picture B, write 4. When water collects back into lakes, rivers, or seas. Okay. Now let's go to the next exercise. It's about writing skills. It's very important to know that there are some parts of writing a good paragraph. To write a good paragraph, you should start with a topic sentence. Okay, then write supporting details. And finish your topic with a concluding sentence. Okay, to write the last sentence which finishes the topic in a good way. For more understanding, please, let's read these definitions. A topic sentence is a statement that tells what your paragraph will be about. It should be general. Okay, don't go on details or don't write any details about the topic you are writing about in the first sentence. Okay, write one sentence. This sentence should be attractive to draw our attentions. Okay. A good topic sentence does 2 important things. It helps you stay focused on the topic of your paragraph. Also, it helps the readers to know what your paragraph will be about. Okay, then let's go to the second step. It's writing the supporting details. Okay, start with the main idea as we see in this shape. What are supporting details? Supporting details are examples and extra information that help you understand the main idea. Let's go back again to exercise 2. Complete the following diagram with information about the water cycle. Use the sentences in the diagram and the following linkers first, then next, finally, to write a paragraph in your notebook. Start with topic sentence, as I have just told you, and write the supporting details. Supporting detail 1, supporting detail 2, 3, and 4. And finish your topic with a concluding sentence, the final sentence which ends the topic in a good way, to make a good wrap up to the topic you are writing about. Okay, let's write about water cycle. Okay, let's read the answers. The topic sentence, let's start with it. Okay, it should be general. Okay, give a definition to the water cycle, or give me an attractive sentence about it. For example, I can say the water cycle is so important for life. Okay, please write this sentence. Let's read it again. This is the first sentence. We call it the topic sentence. Okay. The water cycle is so important for life. Now write the supporting details. Start with supporting detail 1. Okay, for example, first, the sun warms the water and the air. Supporting detail 2. Then water changes into water vapor. Okay, please write these sentences in the in your workbook. Okay, the second supporting detail is then water changes into water vapor. Let's complete. Supporting detail 3. Who can complete? Okay. Next, the vapor goes up in the warm air and meets cold air. Next, the vapor goes up in the warm air and meets cold air. Supporting detail 4. Who can complete? Okay. After that, the vapor changes into little drops of water which make clouds. Now let's finish our topic with a concluding sentence. We should start it with finally. Finally, okay, or at the end, finally heavy drops of water and ice fall to earth as rain or snow. Finally, heavy drops of water and ice fall to earth as rain or snow. Okay, as I have just told you, the concluding or final sentence of a paragraph usually reminds the reader of the topic and controlling idea of the paragraph. The concluding sentence restates the main idea. Okay? It's sometimes helpful to have a concluding expression in your last sentence to signal the end of your paragraph. Some useful common expressions are listed as we see below. As we can see, in summary, as a result, in short, finally, in conclusion, to conclude, to sum up. Use any one of these expressions. Okay, please turn over page 48. Hold your pens, please, and let's complete answering the exercises in your workbook, page 48. Okay, it's about passive voice. Use the words and pictures to write sentences in the passive following the examples. 1. Goals, score, football. Okay, start the sentence with the object. Okay, goals are scored. Scored is the third form of the verb score. Goals are scored in football. Okay, 2. Please write the words in a passive voice. Zebras keep zoo. Who can form this sentence? Let's check your answers. Okay. Number 1 again. Goals are scored in football. 2. Zebras keep zoo. Who can form a passive voice? A passive voice sentence. Okay, start with the object. Zebras. Zebras are plural, so we put the auxiliary verb are. Okay, zebras are. Okay, then follow it with the third form of the verb keep. Okay, the past participle of the verb keep is kept. Okay, zebras are kept in the zoo. Zebras are kept in the zoo. Okay. 3. A doctor see hospital. Who can form a passive sentence? Okay, a doctor is seen in hospital. We started with the object. A doctor is the third form of the verb see is seen. A doctor is seen in hospital. 4. Books read library. Books read library. Who can form a passive sentence? Okay, books are read in the library. Books are read in the library. 5. Old coins and pots find museum. Excellent. Old coins and pots are found in the museum. Old coins and pots are found in the museum. Please write the answers in your workbook. 6. Fruits and vegetables by market. Okay, fruits and vegetables are bought in the market. Okay, fruit and vegetables are bought in the market. 7. Stars see sky. Stars see sky. Okay, stars are seen in the sky. Stars are seen in the sky. Now let's go to exercise 4. Complete the sentences using the passive. Money, food, books. Form a passive sentence. Who can give me the answer? Okay, for number 1, money is kept in a bank. Okay. 2. Food is kept in a fridge. Food is kept in a fridge. Books are kept in a bag. Books are kept in a bag. Remember, in active sentences, things doing actions plus verb plus thing receiving action. Example, Huda cleaned the dishes. But in passive sentences, the thing receiving the action is the subject of the sentence, and the thing doing the action is optionally included near the end of the sentence. Thing receiving action plus be plus past participle of the verb plus by plus thing doing action. Example, the dishes are washed by Huda. Okay, Huda cleaned the dishes. Okay, this is an active sentence. To change it from active into passive, we will say the dishes are washed by Huda. Okay, Now please turn over your workbook page 49. Let's start with exercise 5. Listen and say the words shapes, noses, pictures. Let's listen.
Exercise 5. Listen and say the words.
Listen
Shapes.
and say the words. Shapes,
Shapes.
shapes,
Noses.
noses,
Noses.
noses,
Pictures.
pictures,
Pictures.
pictures.
Now let's go to the next exercise. Write each word in the correct place. Listen. Are you right? Please, let's listen to these words and put each word in the correct place. Okay. The final S is pronounced S. Okay. Sometimes it's pronounced IZ, is, like noses, noses. And sometimes it's pronounced Z, like pictures. Okay? Let's listen to these words: eyes, noses, ducks, ears, lines, pictures, cups, exercises, shapes, dishes, and minutes. Listen again, please, and write them in the correct place.
Right. Eyes,
Noses.
nose, ears,
Lines.
lines,
Pictures.
pictures,
Cups.
cups,
Exercises.
exercises,
Shapes.
shapes,
Dishes.
dishes,
Minutes.
minutes.
Let's check your answers.
Workbook, page 26. Exercise
Page
6.
26.
Write each
Exercise
word in the
6.
correct place.
Write each word in
Listen.
the correct place.
Are you right?
Listen. Are you
Eyes.
right? Eyes,
Noses.
noses,
Ducks.
ducks,
Ears.
cups,
Exercises.
exercises,
Shapes.
shapes,
Dishes.
dishes,
Minutes.
minutes.
Okay. Shapes, ducks, cups, minutes. The final S is pronounced S. Noses, exercises, dishes. The final S is pronounced is. Okay. Pictures, eyes, ears, lines. The final S is pronounced Z. Okay. Now let's go to the next exercise. Exercise 7. Name these shapes. What can you see in these pictures? What are these shapes? Okay, it's triangle. Okay. The second is circle. The third is square. Write the answers, please. Exercise 8. Look and draw a fun picture. Look at picture D on page 62 of your student's book. Use one of these shapes to make your own fun picture. Okay. Now let's go to exercise 9 in your workbook, page 50. read, do, and make. Okay. Exercise 10, complete the table. Please write the answers first. Get some paper and cut 7 centimeters down. Second, fold the paper and cut 1 centimeter at each side. Third, fold the paper from each side and from the bottom. Fourth, hold it up and let it come down. It will move around. Okay, now let's make a paper helicopter. Now let's go to page 51, exercise 11. What did you need to do the experiment? What did you need to do the experiment? Paper, scissors, color pens, dish, water, pen. Okay. What did you need to do the experiment? Paper again, scissors, color pens, pen, dish, and water. Now write about the experiment. How is it done? First, the picture is copied. Second, the name is written in the middle. Then the picture is colored and cut off. Next, the triangles are folded into the middle. After that, water is put in a dish. Finally, the picture is put in water. What happened? Choose the correct word. The shape opened or closed? The shape opened. Why do you think it happened? The water made the paper wet and heavy. Now we've arrived at the end of our period. Inshallah, next time we are going to complete our lessons from Unit 8. Inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.